Nuzul in chapter 43, verse 58.
Chapter 43, verse
58. 58.
ولما ضرب ابن مريم مثلا إذا قومك منه يصدون. Yes.
So my question is, who is addressed in this verse and who is Ibn Maryam?
This is the verse before the verse which we quoted yesterday.
That's right. Yes.
We discussed yesterday. So it should in fact start from here. The discussion should start from here. وَلَمَّا ضُرِبَ ابْنُ مَرْيَمَ مَثَلًا إِذَا قَوْمُكَ مِنْهُ يَصِدُّونَ. When Jesus is presented, discussed or talked about, ضُرِبَ, as a masal, not he himself, that he would come again. That is a masal. إِذَا قَوْمُكَ مِنْهُ يَصِدُّونَ. Your people, that is mushrikeen, they do not like this idea. They become restless about it. They feel uneasy about it and refuse and run away. Why? وَقَالُوا آلِهَتُنَا خَيْرٌ أَمْ هُوَ. They think that it is that Jesus which is being presented who is believed to be a God himself. So because they fail to understand the meaning of Jesus and his coming, they think they are talking about him as God. Particularly if the old Jesus is supposed to come again, then naturally everybody would think that he is not a human being, he is a God. So misunderstanding this claim that a Jesus would come, they run away from Muhammad ﷺ and become angry. So what is this? If you have to accept a God, why not our own God? Why not an Arab God? Why a Palestinian God of Christians? So this was the misunderstanding which in fact is being clarified by the Quran here. It says, in huwa illa abdun. The Jesus we are talking about is not God, he is just an abd. Anamna alayhi, on whom we showed our favors. Wajalnahu masala li bani Israel. We talk of him, the old real Jesus. It is not he that would come again. But when you talk of Jesus the old, about him the Quran declares he is number one abd, he is not a God or a son of God. Number two, he was a model for only Bani Israel. So what is the trouble about then? Why are you so jealous? We don't mean that he would come to you or come to the Muslim world. He is finished and done with, because after his days were over on this earth, upon this earth, he was called back. So he was masalan li Bani Israel. So in continuity with this, the whole thing becomes clear. Unfortunately, most of the translators do not make this clear as to what is the debate about. Why should they? You see, the word translation is raise a clamor. As I said, they disliked it and made a noise. You see, what is this? Another people's God is believed in and our own God is rejected. So naturally they were amazed. There was sort of national spirit which was aroused. Gods of Arabia are rejected and God of Palestine is accepted by you. What is this paradox? What is this contradiction? So they are answered, you misunderstand the Prophet of Israel, when we talk about, we believe him to be a Masalan le Bani Israel alone. And we believe him to be only a human, no more. So the debate is rejected, your objection is rejected. But who would come would be a different person. وَإِنَّهُ لَإِلْمٌ لِلسَّاعَةِ فَلَا تَمْتُرُنَّ بِهَا وَاتَّبِعُونَ هَذَا. The person who is being talked about is a future prophet. He will only be a person who would bring about the signs of the revolution in favor of Islam. That is one meaning. If the future is not mentioned here, if only the past is mentioned, the other meaning will be again exactly according to the Quran and according to the facts of life. The other meaning would be that Abd who was Masal al-Bani Israel, he was a sign of Sa, which meant a revolution was about to happen. The sovereignty of the children of Abraham through Isaac was over. He is the last of the line. So in that sense, that Abd became a sign of the ending of the line of Isaac and beginning of the line of Ishmael. So if you understand it in that sense, then this question of the Arabs is doubly answered. You're being jealous of a prophet because he belongs to a different race, a different forefathers than your forefather Ismail. And you think he is a god, and God of Arabia is rejected. The children of Isaac are preferred to the children of Ismail. So this is a double reason for being angry. The answer is, number one, he is human, he is not a god. He will never come to address anyone but Israelis. Everything, all other humans are out of his bound. Number three, he was a sign of the end of that line of prophethood, which began with Hazrat Ishaq. So why are you angry? His being Asa means that the prophethood will be taken away from those people and will be shifted to Ismail and his progeny. So what a beautiful and perfect answer it becomes. Understand?